sign fly. In they world, time don't exist, they think they Einstein. Caught them on a pass ball, chicken get your crown fried. 9 shells hitting your shirt, I turn it side down.
Good afternoon, family. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and I hope that you all have been enjoying a bombing this week so far. Saturday night, I gave y'all Ripper Snapper, and then today we went ahead and looked at Cutthroat. Tomorrow, I think we'll do Center Twin, and then we'll follow up with Blot, and then we will finish it off with Hunger. But go ahead and check out those shorts if you haven't. So today is a little different. I want to talk about some rumors, some theories, some rumors, some revelations that I've realized after last night. So what do I mean by that? Last night, we were doing some more Christmas stuff, and we were just scrolling on Paramount looking for something to watch. And then I saw the trailer for Earthspark. And I was like, you know what? I loved the first episode. I loved the first 2 or 3 episodes. They were awesome. I liked it. It was different. And there was a whole lot of homages and homages, however you want to say it. Homage, whatever. There was a lot of callbacks to G1. A lot of callbacks to G1. I almost didn't want to make this video just because of the slander I have given Earthspark for over the past couple years, especially that season. But point is, so I was like, you know what? It's the finale. How bad could it be? I'm sure, whatever. It's 44 minutes. Well, there's 2 44-minute movies or whatever. Not bad. I mean, I wanted to see how it all ended. And there's going to be spoilers. So if you do watch it or you plan on watching the last episode, which I will say, I'll put it this way. I liked how they put Quintus Prime in it. I like how they put Liege Maximo in it, because I thought that was going to be Mandrake or whatever, or Manscream, whatever. I liked how the little kids showed up in the 86 exosuit. That was fire. But the whole reason I bring that up is because had that show have done what it was supposed to do, and had Transformers 1 did the numbers it was supposed to do, all of this was supposed to tie in to the whole Age of the Primes line. I'm convinced, 100% convinced. Yes, this is my theory, but they put Quintus and Liege Maximo and the Primes were all present in this show, sprinkled throughout, especially in the final episode. Combining the relics was a huge thing in this final episode. And what are we doing with the 13 Primes? Combining the relics. Speaking of, Quintus updated, they shipped it today, so we'll see. Either way, I'll have Quintus in a few days. But that will be yet another relic, because they said all of the weapons will combine to form a weapon for Primus or whatever. I think Earthspark might have shown us a bit of that combination, because when I was watching and Liege Maximo put all of the weapons together, you clearly saw the Requiem Blaster. You saw where they put the Star Saber with Onyx's bow and arrow, with the piece that goes on the end of that, with the Requiem Blaster, with the, you saw, and I tried to pause it, and my wife was like, why do you keep pausing it? Do you want to just watch it again later on and whatever, or do you want to watch it and enjoy it? And so I stopped pausing it after the 10th time of pausing it and going, whoa, wait, that's from... Yeah, because I'm that guy when we watch something like that. Because I always think that she's not going to know what it's from. We've been together forever. She knows everything in every episode. And she can also quote the 86 movie word for word. But I think that all of this was supposed to all tie together to bring forth, to promote the Age of the Primes line. But the movie bombed. The show bombed. And then they just had to go off the strength of, hey, we've got combiners. And that's what we're getting. You know what I mean? Which is fine. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, if you want to check out the last 2 episodes, I would say just go straight to the last one. You know what I mean? Don't waste another 44 minutes of your life. It wasn't a bad episode. Don't get me wrong. The episode wasn't bad at all. Nothing was crazy in it. It was a good little fight. But I'm just saying you should go to the end. You can see where a lot of stories from the G1 cartoons and the movies had all played a part in the final episode. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna watch it again, just that part, so I can see exactly how they did it in the show. But I believe part of the combination of how the weapons go together was shown in the show. Speaking of shows and movies, there's a crazy rumor going around right now. And like, I don't know whether to believe it because all of the sources are pointing to this being an actual thing that's actually happening. They talked to Tyrese. He said, I can't say nothing. And then he went on the internet and cried about paying child support. And then they talked to Mark Wahlberg, and he was like, I can't say nothing. And like, but I want to. They said Michael Bay was going to do another movie, but it was going to be the multiverse of Transformers movies and bring everybody back. I know you've heard this. I know you've heard it. I know you've seen it. People have been saying this for a long time. But the funny thing is sure enough, it's all starting to come to fruition. People on Instagram tagging other people on Instagram from the movies and saying that they're going to be with Michael Bay this summer and this person. And then Shia LaBeouf said he trying to get his way back into the movie. There's a fake script. There's a script going around that says that Shia LaBeouf, will get divorced from Carly from Dark of the Moon, which was a fire movie. And then later on in life, he runs into Mikayla and they got to work together. And then Cade pops out of nowhere. And yeah, like, wow, don't get me wrong, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. And I would be there for it. Just like with any other movies. I mean, let's just be honest. I don't know which one is your favorite or how you feel about each one of them. I went and saw every single one of them in the theater the day of or the day before or the week before they came out. And because in Atlanta, they do like special showings on like certain movies, and all the Transformers movies, since I've lived here, all of the Transformers movies have always had like a special screening a week or 2 weeks before it dropped. Anyway, I went and saw every single one of them. I loved the first one just because it was the first live action Transformers movie. I loved the second one because of the Shanghai fight in the beginning. The first 10 minutes are my favorite because they showed off the motorcycle girls. Dark of the Moon was full of action. Age of Extinction was cool because we knew they were doing the Dinobots, and you know, it was a new concept. We couldn't wait to see it, and you know, we got the couple extra new robots or whatever. The Last Night. Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, Last Night. Yeah, Last Night was all right. If I watch it now, it's a good movie to go to sleep to. Rise of the Beast, they came back with Rise of the Beast. Nobody liked that one. It was too urban. Let's just be honest. That's what it was. Y'all heard the Nas album and the Biggie Smalls album, and a lot of people was like, this isn't my kind of thing. And they was like, nah, we don't like it. I loved Rise of the Beast. I graduated in 94, absolutely loved it. The soundtrack helped, as you can tell by my shorts. The only song I didn't like in Rise of the Beast was the song that the black dude in the movie did. Toby Nabakawai, whatever his name is, him. Nah. I mean, he's a great artist to some, just not me. With that being said, I would love to see a new Transformers movie directed by the blow-up king himself, Michael Bay. I would love to see Shia LaBeouf and Mikayla and everybody come back in this full-fledged. But more importantly, this is what I need, Michael Bay. This is what I need. Come here real quick. Michael, let me holler at you. I'm going to go ahead and need you to clear up the whole Unicron thing and put him in the movie. If the Fantastic Four could have Galactus, you know what I mean? I'm sure you can figure out something by now. If the Avengers could have, what was the thing's name? Eternal? I don't remember. But they had a great big giant, come on, man. Come on, Michael. Figure out something. I just need you to put Unicron in the movie. Don't make it a whole nother trilogy. Don't do all that. I don't feel like waiting. I'll be 65 by the time y'all finish up. I ain't trying to do that. Just do one last movie, get everything out of the way. I know how you do. You make the movie will be 2 hours and 45 minutes. Just do that. So, but with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's time to wrap it up and write out my plans for tomorrow's shorts and what we're going to talk about. I believe tomorrow we might go ahead and talk about the Soundwave. They got these new images of Soundwave and Blaster standing with each other, and like, Hasbro, was it really that important to make sure that he scaled with 86 Blaster that came out 3 years ago? Like, your timing is just off on some things. I don't understand it. But yeah, so anyway, it's your buddy the 14th Prime. Let me know, do y'all believe these rumors, these movie rumors? Two, are you going to watch the last episode of Earthspark just to say goodbye to it? I had to because I'm a person that needs closure. So I'm like the kind of guy, if I start a new show like Pluribus and say I miss one or something like that, as long as I see the last episode, the final episode, I'm good. My wife will tell you now, we'll watch a movie. And if I don't like it in the first 3 to 4 or 5 minutes, I'll just Google how it ends and then go on about my business. But for right now, I'm going to go on back to, what am I working on? Oh, I'm working on my custom runabout because I'm not paying $700 for a black one when I got a beautiful black pen marker that does fantastic work like this. So yeah, I've been obsessed with these guys lately. Childhood, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to work on this, watch some Parks and Rec, start a fire, and do some more Christmas shopping. We started Christmas shopping yesterday, and that hit. You know, once you buy that first gift for somebody, and then it just sets you off to just buy everything for everyone, all of your children and grandchildren and whatever you think they can fit in their car on the day after Christmas when they leave to go back to their respective homes. And I'm here for it. And do some Christmas shopping. I love y'all. Y'all be careful. Y'all be easy. Enjoy your Merry Christmas.